What up, kid?
Crunching
What up,
into the intro, Mr. Pineapples.
He was in a hurry
It was a good pickle.
to get those Minute Maid pickles stuff.
Mr. Pineapples, you didn't get the memo about having a sweatshirt during the show?
Or reddish.
Or Texas Tech or something?
Texas Tech-ish. But Lubbock, Texas is fine. I mean,
Right, exactly.
It's whatevs, man.
But he did get the pickle.
He got
memo.
the pickle memo, but none of us got that. That's
No,
weird.
yeah, that's okay. That could have. I'm fine with that going right past me.
I'm sure my sweatshirt will be here tomorrow.
You ordered a sweatshirt?
No way.
Hi, Anita.
Hello, Anita.
Anita, long time no see. Where you been?
Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't meant for all of us. She just said, "Hola, pineapple."
Oh, I guess that was.
Let me take my hi, Anita, back. It was so
favorite.
nice.
I'm okay with that.
I guess that wasn't
Anita,
meant for
you're
us.
my favorite too.
So never mind.
At JP Pina 123.
Hola, peeps.
Peeps.
Hi, Momager.
Hey, Momager. All right, so one of my friends had a really bad day today, and I was like, oh man, I had to call them up and be like, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I was like, dang it, you know, when people have those things and you wish you could just take it away and all that stuff, and it was just like, that was one of
just
those
depends
moments.
on what it was. I really don't want to take away people's problems.
This was one I wish I could have took away. I get what you're saying though. Yeah, there are some people where I'm kind of like, I'm not taking that shovel. You can
Right, yeah. You dug that with your own shovel. You can keep it with
and
your
especially because I told you before, right?
shovel. Right.
Especially when I told you before. And now you still want to get married? I'm like,
Yes, assholes.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Those
sit on your own bench.
Assholes.
Straight up assholes.
They better watch out now. Watch out.
Look at Anita. She's denying it. No, LOL.
Lols.
Let me tell you, I was thinking beforehand. It's hard to have these extended breaks because I feel at times I'm like, I'm not really feeling connected with Joe or Sandy. I'm like, are we even going to jail tonight? Are we even going to be laughing and talking or just disconnected or whatever? And then you get on and it's all like, what am I talking about?
I know.
What am I talking
We're
about?
always yelling.
Right,
I feel like we have so much more to talk about right now.
Right, exactly.
There's always lots to talk about. And you know what, though? I think that's a special skill, not just the three of us have, but that others have. But sometimes, you know,
We do it better.
Yes, that.
We definitely do it better.
So, do y'all remember one of the very first questions that we ever got on the show was from Priscilla, and she was all like, "How do y'all do that? Like, how do y'all just have a good time together?" It was something like that. I remember that question. I don't remember the detail, but I remember she asked that, and I was like, "Huh, that's a good question. How do we do that? I wonder."
I have a good time everywhere I go, girl.
Right, exactly.
It's not a party until I walk in. So.
Right, exactly. I don't know. And what's crazy is people think that we are doing all the stuff behind the scenes. We show up like 5 minutes before the show.
I know. I pop on and I'm on my phone. And Joe's like, "Can you hear me?" And I'm like,
right, exactly. And I was like,
what was his name the other day? He was like, "What time do I show up at 8:30?" And it was like,
nah.
7 if you're really,
we're old pros at this now.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, we probably showed up a little earlier, but then it slowly dwindled down to like, we got 3 minutes. We're good. We got time.
I was just like, oh my goodness, it's 8:53. I better hop on.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I even have my alarm go off and I'm like, oh, I got time.
Yeah.
Time. Hi, Sean. Did y'all see him?
He says, "Not me."
Not
I
me.
love it. He says, "Not me." He reminds me of Shaggy. It wasn't me.
That was old school. Hey guys, this is from Joanne. She says, "Nice to see you all. Been busy and out of the loop. Well, sleep."
Oh, so she wasn't busy. She's been asleep.
That's funny because I had called Joe the other day and he didn't answer, and then I called him the next day and he didn't answer, and then I messaged his wife and I was like, "Hey, is everything okay with Joe?" And she goes, "Well, he's been asleep a lot." No surprise, surprise, right? I was like,
Hashtag
okay.
nap together 6 foot apart. Yes.
Right.
So I just had to make sure. I was like, okay, all right.
No,
he's
this
alive.
weekend was lots of resting.
Well, and I was going to say, and this is Joel's social distancing technique. He naps to avoid people.
Exactly. I was like,
Anita says we have great chemistry. Thanks, Anita.
right.
Great.
Exactly.
pH balance for a man.
Made strong enough for a woman, but made for a man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Sandy, you need to change your title. Eric and Sandy. The
Oh, how
assistant
do I
is
do
not
that?
with you right now.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Just click on those 3 dots and change it right quick.
Thanks. I'm glad you noticed that.
Yeah. I noticed it earlier, but then whenever he put the overlay up, it disappeared, and then all of a sudden it came back. So yeah.
It's like 30 degrees up here, right? And
Same here.
it's perfect pickle temperature. So you stick the
Oh.
pickles in the garage along with sodas and everything else.
it's
And
like
you save on your heating bill?
it's save on his refrigeration bill.
So during the winter, it's easy to buy more stuff that can't fit in the refrigerator because you just throw it in the garage and you're like, it's fine. It'll be cold later.
Wow.
I
So,
got tea in there.
are you officially cold from now on? We're in Illinois.
So, first day of winter isn't until
That was
December
good,
21st.
Sandy. I like that. Illinois.
Um,
I also like to say
That's
Debris instead
like
of debris because I'm
Tarjay.
like that. People live in Illinois, but Pineapples lives in Illinois.
Bet you can't know what I have for supper there, Mr. Pineapples, do ya?
you had a Whataburger.
Whatever
Smoked
gave
it.
that away?
Didn't even need to look.
You smoked your cup.
I just know. It's 26 degrees right now. It feels like 17.
What are we at? Because it felt like 26 degrees.
26 degrees?
The
we're
highest
at
this week right
35.
now is for 42.
Those aren't highs. Those aren't highs. I don't know why they say that's a high, because that's not high.
It's high up here, no joke. I'm looking at that, like, okay,
That's like a
short weather, but we're not in full on. I need my jacket, my thick jacket. I can still wear
we call that an upper low. That's an upper low.
Right.
It's not really a high.
Like we would consider Snoop Dogg high. No, it's not 35 degrees.
Speaking of which,
Did you hear him during the Tyson fight? Oh my goodness, that was
I didn't
hilarious.
hear him because we were watching a pirated version.
Oh,
And they cut it out.
oh,
I watched it on YouTube though, but
I
You
watched the
what?
pirated version, and I was like, "What are these people talking about?" Snoop, and I was like, "Oh, I can't hear."
Because he was
anything,
the
actually.
judge, huh?
yeah, he was one of the announcers. Man, he was so funny. It's like,
Well,
real?
I'm sad I missed it. That would have been worth the $85.
I'll go
Yeah,
back
'cause
and
my-
watch it.
Mike Tyson was punching on his ribs. He's like, who was the guy he was fighting?
Roy Jones.
Roy Jones Jr. He's
Roy
like,
Jones
he's like, get out there. He's gonna take those ribs out for barbecue. Take those- It was hilarious. I was just like,
I think that's
What did
funny.
y'all think
and
about
then he
that
was-
fight?
he was cursing up a storm. It was crazy. It was
So I
just
can
the
watch
little
it.
pieces I heard.
But everything I heard, everything I read says that it was definitely Mike Tyson that won.
Yeah.
It was. He definitely won, but it was more of a boring fight because they kept clinching because didn't want to get hit by Mike Tyson.
I wouldn't want to get hit by Mike Tyson either.
No.
Yeah, even at
way.
51, there's no way I would have gotten in that ring.
I've seen him train. I've seen videos
Yeah.
of him train.
Have you
I've
seen
seen
that?
interviews
It's-
with him, and he still intimidates me because I remember that when that one guy was like, "And let's talk about that rape allegation in New York, right?" And the guy kept going on, and Mike Tyson was there for a minute. And he just kind of whatever. He goes, "Now, why did you have to do that? Why'd you have to bring that up, huh? You stupid! I hate you!" And this is live air. You can go on YouTube and find it. And he was like, and the guy was like, "I'm sorry, Mike. Let's get back on track here." He goes, "How about I knock the out of you, huh? We get that on track." Oh man! Anyway,
my
he ends
God.
up getting up and he was like, "You know what? Bleep you, and I'm out of here. You don't have to
You
bring up
and
your
your
crap."
mama?
And he just took off. I was like,
Yeah, who's gonna stop him? Are you gonna step in front of him and say no?
"You're gonna
Right.
sorry out there? You, yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what to say." That was like, yeah.
Yeah, that
So
dude
we were
had.
watching it. It was like so pixely, and I'm like, "This is literally Mike Tyson's Punch Out on this pirated thing." We were watching. Kate was like, "Look how grainy that is," and I'm like, "Say no to pirating, son."
Just say no. John looks like, I think those are beds.
Those are beds. Yeah, he's
Sean's
talking
gone to
about
bed.
me.
Okay.
He's talking about my napping.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Hey, Carrie. Carrie's here in the house. I was in
What up,
shorts and
CPJ?
flippers and a sweatshirt today. Lots of looks.
That's
Lots.
normal when you drop kids off at high
Excuse
school. Normal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, what was Sexy Legs saying about that?
Yeah. Chon said it was
Right.
a little snowy, a little frosty.
Oh, I got a little video from my daughter today, and she was like, blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh, Dad, it's snowing! It's snowing! Look! And she ran to the door, and I was like, what is she? And she goes, okay, well, it's not really snowing, but there was a snowflake. I totally saw it fall, Dad. I totally saw it. She's been so.
Are you in that mode where you hear people yell and you're like, I am not gonna hurry? My kids do that.
It does not
And I'm
mean
like-
I'm rushing.
I'm not gonna hurry.
Well, she was on the video, so it was easy for me to just watch. She was pointing the camera and running, and so it was so funny.
Oh my god.
But she's been waiting for the snow to drop, and to be honest with you guys, it snows a little late this year up here for us, and so she is pretty anxious about it.
She's like ready for the snow.
She's like, "Hurry up and get here."
I'm kind of excited for it too, just because y'all seen the new floor that I'm on in my new job, right? I've shown you
Oh
those pictures.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what it looks like when it does drop from up there.
I wish you had an iPhone camera to take pictures of that.
Right, exactly.
So I dusted off my camera and got the battery charged up, and I took it to work with me today, just in case.
Nice.
So I brought it just in case, so that I could go take. My oldest daughter, she wanted to go driving around this weekend, and so I put it in the car too. And I was like, okay, we're just gonna be ready in case. But
Aww.
it was so cloudy, and yeah. So anyway.
Tanner said that Tyson definitely won.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Tanner,
Yeah.
who's Tanner?
He is
That's
the newborn baby's husband. Newborn photographer. Newborn photographer's husband.
Oh
He's
my gosh,
also-
was
He's
this
also
arranged
in the
marriage already?
band with the Hamill brothers, the Labor 12
Oh,
group.
okay. You know what? He looks like he'd be in a band.
cool.
Yeah, he's the
He has
bass.
a name that looks like he'd be in a band.
Yeah.
Carrie said, I would get hit once by Mike Tyson for a cool meal as long as he leaves my ears alone.
Oh yeah, and Snoop Dogg was
Habit
mentioning that
here.
too.
Oh no, he didn't.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, he bit Evander Holyfield.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Snoop Dogg was
Yeah.
like, you might not want to keep your head there that long.
Hey, so how many of us remember that? Like, I didn't rewatch it, but I was there on pay-per-view the night it happened, and I remember when my father and I and all of us, we were in there, and we're like, oh, what?
year was that? Do y'all remember?
I'm gonna look that up real quick. Y'all
What
talk.
happened? Okay, what
Tell
kind?
the story, Joe.
I remember about that, but I don't remember. Like,
So
did
they
he
were
get fined
clinching.
for that?
They were clinching a lot, and then Mike Tyson was like rubbing his head up against Evander Holyfield's, and then all of a sudden you see him grab his ear and just tear off a chunk of his ear.
That was
Oh, my
1997. Ooh. Ugh.
Wow.
You can
I
watch
mean,
the video
I
clip.
remember
I'm not gonna
that.
show it, but you could see it.
Hey, that's ripped from the headlines.
Right, exactly.
Okay, I will show the picture here. There's a few pictures. So
Yeah,
so
and
take
then
off the brain real quick.
Holyfield was like this, and then he's like, "What?" He's like, "What the?" Crap? And then I think they stopped the fight at that point. Yeah, whenever it happened.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! Did he have it
Oh.
stitched back on?
No, he just tore off a little chunk of it.
I mean, it's
What was he
the-
thinking?
I think he was. On
He
bath
was
salts.
he was on he was on all kinds of drugs there at that point.
The Asian
Oh, yeah.
Boxing Council. That's interesting. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh!
it was crazy. It was crazy. Mike,
They were like some titans going at it out there, and I don't know why he just.
well,
wonder
like
if
what
Evander-
Anita said, he was losing the fight. Mike was losing the fight. Was actually losing the fight, and then so he just went crazy. And Mike was going downhill from that point anyway. So it was crazy.
We were rooting for Holyfield that night. I do remember that much. I mean, it was hard to who to root for because Tyson at that point he had already had a couple of
Losses, I think.
and he also headlines with
Yeah, oh, yeah.
some of those whatever the guy I was talking about just a moment ago.
Right.
So he had some stuff already. He was
Yeah.
already in the news. Like he was, yeah.
And it's funny because they in the post interview with Mike Tyson, they said he goes, "Yeah, I smoked some weed right before the fight." He goes, "I smoke all the time."
This fight.
Yeah, this
Not
current
this
fight.
fight.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Totally
He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "It doesn't do anything to me. I just like to smoke it." Just-
That is so funny. I had no idea.
Well, a little bit of science right there. If you're over the age of 25, when your brain has gone ahead and switched over from the amygdala to the frontal lobe processing, you can smoke weed. You're okay. It's when you smoke weed
day.
before.
Day.
Is before when it screws up your brain
Oh,
development.
I see.
There's
Mhm.
no brain things going on. You're not
And-
deforming your brain.
And also, if you don't have a brain, it doesn't affect you either.
Right. Oh,
Just in
that's
case
very
y'all-
true, Sandy. I just now thought about that.
Yeah.
It makes total sense now. You
Hey,
know, going back to what Carrie was saying, so there was one of my favorite shows is Psych, and there's an episode of Psych where Mike Tyson shows up and scares Gus and Sean, and he's just a big guy in there though too. But anyway, now I want to go watch it.
Yeah, he's
Oh
not
my
very
God.
tall, but man, he is like,
Little and
He- yeah.
stocky.
yeah. If you watch
Maybe
any of his
picture one
current
door.
training videos, oh my gosh, they scared the living daylights out of me.
Eden,
Oh,
go to
oh.
bed,
Oh,
turn it
snap.
off, and
I was
go to
hoping
bed.
that you didn't see that. I was like,
Oh
I'm
my
not popping
gosh,
that
this
up.
little girl, it's the muñeca.
She's like, I like fries.
Go to sleep. I swear to goodness. I like fries too, though.
You're right. Me too.
I need, yes. I have this surefire way to make fries like beautifully crispy brown all the time at the house. It takes a while, but it's awesome. I told it to Joe once. He was
Yeah.
like, "What's the recipe?" I was like, "I'm not going to tell you."
Yeah, because you have to see your cooking is like over days. My cooking is like over minutes,
See,
and I
just
I don't want to have to prep something for
Those were
days.
2-week-old fermented French fries. They were
Yes.
good.
Mm.
I'd have forgot about the French fries after 2. I forget about avocados that I put in a dark place to ripen. And when I come out, like, what is this science experiment?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, was I supposed to do something with this?
Right. How old is this business?
I once had a bunch of Mexicans over at the house, and we were all eating some guacamole, and we ran out. And they were like, "Let's go get some more." So I was like, "Okay, go get some." And they went, and they came back. I'm like, "Guys, you brought nothing but hard avocados. What are we gonna do with this?" One of them says, "We'll figure out a way." When he cut that thing and chopped it, and he was like working on it for like an hour, and he was like, "We'll just add a little oil, some more oil, some more oil." He goes, "There, look." And I was like, "Holy crap! You made guacamole out of a hard avocado. You need to be getting like the Nobel Peace Prize." And it tasted
Made
good.
avocado oil.
Right,
It
exactly.
tasted good. It tasted good.
Hey, play the segment. Play the segment.
Do the thing.
Yeah, do the thing.
Do the thing with the thing.
The thing with the thing.
Get ready.
Yeah, it's like, is it gonna be loud? Everybody. So who wants to go first?
We're doing weekend, right?
Yeah, it didn't matter.
I wanted to share with you, Sandy.
No anymore.
I had called Sandy. I think I called all of y'all, and I was like, I wanted to share this.
You called me one
Well,
day.
so
but I
basically,
was
just
not
tell
able
us
to
about your
answer.
Thanksgiving weekend. That's really what it
Oh,
is.
okay. That's really what it was. Yeah. Oh, guys, did y'all see the pictures of the macaroni and cheese I made?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
You used like rigatoni or something.
Girl, I used that vegetable stuff, the vegetable noodles, but I also used it was mozzarella, the quesadilla cheese, Romano, and Parmesan, and
How
a
was
stick
it?
of butter. Oh my gosh, I was like,
Oh, see, so I thought you were gonna go mediocre.
oh my gosh, it was so good. It was my sister-in-law's recipe, and we only eat it during Thanksgiving and Christmas. But since she couldn't make it down here for Thanksgiving, well, not that she couldn't, it happens, and so
Due to circumstances.
she gave me the recipe, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it a level below what you do, so that way no one will whatever. I don't think she's watching. Is she watching? Let me see if she's commenting. No.
Sister-in-law, you're in here. Comment.
Yeah. So everyone was like, "Yeah, this one is so much better."
Dude, I'm
you
looking through
I-
your feed and I'm trying to find it, but
I never
man.
No,
posted
he
it to
sent it to the
Facebook.
group.
I stayed off Facebook this past week on purpose.
Oh.
Well, as much as I could. But yeah, I sent it to y'all, and man, there was a lot of cheese, guys, and it was really good. And it was just it was so good. I made a second batch, and so
Does she
oh
know that?
no, but I don't make macaroni and cheese, guys, and I don't like it. I only like my sister-in-law's macaroni and cheese, and dang, it was so good. It was so cheesy. Should I show the pictures? I could pull them up, or y'all?
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you?
I
Right.
don't know. I guess I
See,
don't want
and
to.
all I can find is the broccoli cakes.
That was good stuff.
So I want to see the mac and cheese. I don't know.
All right. Well, while I pull them
I
up,
definitely
someone
don't
else.
want to see the broccoli cakes.
Well,
No,
while I pull
how
them up,
dare
y'all go
y'all.
ahead. Someone else goes talk about something, and I'll interrupt y'all in a minute.
Okay, so I felt like this week it was so long because I actually have been off work because of my moving. So I took off work from Tuesday, and I mean, I'm going back tomorrow, but oh my gosh, you guys, finally today we got everything moved.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
So guess what happened? The buyers, we sent them a list of things because they said, hey, anything that y'all want to leave, we'll look at buying. So we gave them a list of things that we would let them buy separately from the house. I didn't click on the picture. So I packed up the washer and dryer and some metal art. So she went and did a final walkthrough this evening.
Oh, she's
What?
like, I want
She's
those.
like, did they change their mind on this, and this, and this? Guess where Eric is right now?
Oh,
He's at the storage, isn't he?
He's at the storage unit having to put stuff back.
Sandy.
oh
I'm
my
like, babe,
goodness.
you know that spa day that I said that I wanted? I'm like, you can have it.
Oh my God, Sandy,
You can
need to
have
give
it.
it
Oh
to
my
him.
goodness.
Oh, I feel so awful, you guys, because we had already got everything loaded, everything was good to go, and I just told her, I said, tell that girl that I'm a dumbass. I did not click on the picture. I did not even know that that's what she wanted.
Sandy.
So he's having to move that stuff back.
Wow.
But I told him I had to be on the show, so I couldn't help him.
That is hilarious.
I'm like, they can't go on without me.
Right.
We can't.
Exactly.
We can't.
No.
We can't.
Okay, so what kind of cheese was that? Oh.
Uh-oh.
One of the
Oh,
children's in
so one of the
trouble.
children's trying to creep up on him.
Oh,
No.
children.
Dr. Pineapples is getting
Uh-oh.
loud. I have super sensitive hearing right now.
He's not even paying attention to us. He was just
I kn-
scrolling. Oh, turn
Ooh.
up the volume so we can hear.
I know exactly, right?
She sent one of the girls upstairs. She's like, go back upstairs and go to bed.
Oh, really?
All right. So anyway, I sprayed it. I put all these cheeses at the bottom, like a thick layer of cheese. That's the stuff I used.
Okay, what is it made of? Is it gluten free?
Vegetables. This is all vegetables. So they, the.
Is
I
that
don't know if you see
rigatoni?
they make those pasta made out of vegetables instead.
Yeah,
so you can
yeah.
get all kinds. I don't remember which kind this one is.
Because
but it's a
those look
blend.
really good. Because that
They-
looked like, I would say that was carrot and peas.
That's familiar. And squash. That's the other one.
Yeah, cool.
Carrots, peas, and squash. Yeah. So anyway, there's all the. So that's. Oh,
You
my
put
wife
marshmallows in
made.
here?
No. But my wife makes sweet potato casserole. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh,
Chris used to make sweet
nutmeg,
potato casserole.
ginger, allspice, cinnamon in there, mashed sweet potatoes, marshmallows. She just burns the top so it gets nice and brown and it's gooey when it. Anyway, that was the bomb. My wife, and I made some cinnamon butter like they do over at the Texas Longhorn.
Did y'all have what is it, rolls?
Yes, I put them on the rolls. Yeah. So anyway, there's the egg and heavy cream. It goes in with the macaroni, or with the pasta. You put that heavy cream and egg with the pasta. You mix it all in there, and then see.
Is that what she uses for her pasta?
My sister?
Your
No,
sister?
she uses the big fat shells.
Okay.
So do you think it would have taken you as long to make it if you didn't have to take pictures of it all the time?
It always does. That's my always my problem, Joe. I sit here every day and I think I have this idea of photography that I want to do, but I can't do it because I can't photograph myself and make my own food.
Why don't you get you one of those little handlebars?
I have it, but I still have to take the picture. I still have to interact. So anyway, then you pour all that on top of the cheese. And then
interesting. Then
he did like step by step.
I know, right? He's like got like.
No, I'm in my Google Drive thing, and so I took just the main photos to send y'all, but I couldn't find where I sent it to y'all
like
from.
He's showing you that he poured all the dang butter.
Right, exactly, and then I sprinkled all the cheese, all in all different directions.
All 4 cheeses. Jesus, take the wheel.
And then, so then,
and then he bakes it.
I bake it. So there's the turkey breast I did and the chicken thighs instead of doing a whole turkey.
Okay, so what did you do them in?
There's some Italian seasoning and some seasoning salt and everything but the cumin and butter. Mix all that together and then just by hand put it all over the turkey and in the turkey. Dakisa said she loved it. She was like, man, she's like that, the crust type stuff on the top. She said that tasted great. And then all the liquid you see on the bottom is butter mixed with
I thought Dr. Pineapples had gone vegan.
She wants to think that's what she does, but when I cook in my house, she's like, okay,
I guess
that pasta.
That's the okay, yeah, that's salad. The good stuff, Mama. Sure.
And then she also suggested you set your camera on a tripod and then set the timer.
All right, guys. You know what? I'm gonna have a bite of my pickle real quick, just because y'all are the experts, huh?
Or you're that was like a very beautiful spread right there. I don't see.
So I even made sausage gravy to put on the stuffing.
Sausage gravy. Now that's
sausage gravy, guys.
Sausage.
I was like,
gravy.
I'll try. Here's the thing. I made it for breakfast, but I was like, why not? It was good.
You're like, we're not having leftovers in this house.
Oh, we did, but we ate them all up quick too.
Look at Sean.
I had to make seconds
not so.
Ooh. Anyway, guys, sorry. How was your weekend, Joe?
It was good. So I made a little video, but it looks like not very many people watched it. So I'm going to play it right now.
Because not very many people. I sent you a video that I made, and also Eric's turkey. Because not very many people watched my video. I noticed that you didn't.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fine. I didn't see your videos, Andy.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I did try to stay off social media this weekend.
Let's see here.
I've been too busy to be on social media.
As you got a video posted up, you had time to do the video.
Okay.
That video took forever on Thanksgiving Day.
I thought I was sending somebody a Snapchat earlier. I ended up calling her from Snapchat, and I was like,
"Oh, I see a gizzard." Thing.
Let's see here. Here we go.
I didn't see your video.
You didn't see my video?
I saw it. Eden and I saw it together.
What'd you season this with?
Stuff.
Dang.
Man, that thing looks like it's gonna tip you over, Joe.
Yeah, I know. And I cropped out my belly because, I didn't have time to Photoshop it.
Self-conscious.
Yeah. And look at that. Deep frying in the house.
Okay, so how long does that take?
It takes 3.5 minutes per pound. Roasted potatoes.
You are the one who makes the roasted potatoes.
Yes.
They're legit.
I've heard about them, actually.
And
I'll give me your roasted potato recipe. I'll give you my
Don't give it
French fry recipe.
I forgot it. And then I was cutting, and then the big kid was like, I want to be in the picture.
Eden says, wow, his wife is so young looking, Dad. I was like, his daughter, she goes, oh, that makes much more sense, actually.
That is so funny. I love it.
So I use salt and paprika and Cajun.
So I thought salt was a no on turkey because it dried it out. Or is that better?
I don't know. I've used
salt
it.
Is anything out. Salt naturally draws moisture out of anything. That's why you need to make sure it's dry already before you put salt on it.
I pat it dry, and then I smash it with all my seasonings, and then stick it in there. Rub it like this, and then finger it.
Little girl,
That was like a procedure.
you better go to bed. I'm not even playing anymore. Turn it off and go to sleep before you get grounded.
Somebody about to get in
You hear me?
trouble.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah,
Good
so
night.
3.5 minutes. I had a 13-pound
I love
turkey,
you.
so it takes like 45 minutes to cook. So,
Oh wow.
I'm up at 11 o'clock. I'm up at 6 a.m.
Right.
With the birds.
11 o'clock, fry it up. We're ready to go by like 1 or 2. It's awesome. It is
Mama Jersey, she has a
awesome.
good teacher.
I was looking at that too.
She even lives in her house. And then Anita said, "Wow, that looked delicious." Anita,
Thank
send us
You,
pictures
Anita.
of
I
your turkey.
appreciate it. Wait,
No, she's talking about my
I think
turkey.
she's talking about me.
I don't think so.
Will you stop?
I don't think so. No.
I don't know,
Oh,
dude.
and I need to update you on my issue with my computer.
On Big
Oh, we
Sir.
still on that thing?
Yes,
What's
we're
going
still
on?
on it. I got an email, and they're like, "Hey, we got the logic board in to fix your computer,
Motherboard PC peeps.
motherboard." Yes, and then they're like, "Oh, while we were putting it in, we noticed that it was missing a couple of components on it that would make the internet and Bluetooth work."
Oh, good
Because who
lord.
needs that? Both
I was
parts
like,
work.
"Oh,
Well, you know what though?
What?
As long as the transmission is working on your computer.
right, exactly."
Tell them to change the oil while
Yeah,
they're
as
at
long as the
Oh.
blinker fluid is not leaking, then it's
At
good.
least, you know? Dude,
So-
Oh my god.
They tell me, so they had to tell them that's not right. So they ordered another part. It's going to be overnighted today, and all I'm doing is getting further and further behind. So, but luckily with my laptop, I was able to complete like 4 or 5 galleries that I needed to get completed. So I hope that they're up to snuff because I'm just hoping.
galleries. Is that like gallons except gallons?
No, galleries are like sessions. So, like, I had 5 sessions that I needed to get done. Not so.
Oh my
I'm not so.
I just had to
Help
throw it up
somebody
there.
else.
He was talking about it earlier, but I wanted to put it up there. John helps me make. You know how Trey is always good with his sound effects. Sean's my silent sound effect guy. Visual effect guy.
Yes. So, Sandy, what else did you have besides making your assistant go back to the house and reinstall stuff that he didn't have to uninstall?
Well, I sent y'all a picture of his turkey. He smoked a turkey that was 8 hours.
That's right.
And so I sent y'all a picture, and then I also sent
it
you
in,
a picture of my video. I want you guys to follow me for more recipes,
I'm sorry.
more life hacks.
Do you get it? You want me to get it?
I got
Did you?
Nothing.
What was that?
Did you just. We're on the air.
Polluting our air.
Oh, look. Bee's here.
What up, B? I didn't know she had gone back already.
Yeah,
I didn't
she had
either.
gone back.
Well, get on
Crazy.
back over here. Hurry up.
Wait,
All right.
she's in Tampa. I thought she moved to someplace else.
I
called-
know, me too. Like, what are you doing over? What are you doing over there, little girl?
Florida.
So
playing
anyway,
around. How long did it
he
take to smoke it?
grinded 8 hours. This was an 18-hour turkey. 18-pound turkey.
Oh my goodness!
This was
For
this
just
was
the
the
3 of
family
y'all?
turkey. No, this was originally before everything. We had planned to have all the family together. So this was the family turkey that we got stuck with.
So you have leftover turkey then?
We all have leftover.
We
turkey.
left it at my outlaw's house. We're like, we can't have that.
What's an outlaw?
Well, y'all have in-laws. I have outlaws. I've always called them that. Thankfully, they put up with me.
So 8 hours in the smoker.
Yes.
That's
Yes. And it was
awesome.
so juicy, and he did really good. I was so proud of him.
Nice.
I found out that my brother, who delivers bread, my younger brother who delivers bread there in Lubbock, one of the managers at a Sonic gave him as a gift, just a token of appreciation, a smoked turkey.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
18 pounds.
Timoteo.
Mhm.
He says smoked turkey is the best. 'cause I
Tim, it
want to
sure
get
was. He did
high.
so good with it.
That's cool.
And
That's
then
cool.
the next one is my video.
Play the
This
video.
is how to chop onions up, guys. I know that y'all have a hard time. I know that I do. I can't do it without crying.
I saw this video.
Oh, actually, you know.
So y'all, I was so excited because this is my TikTok and HEB liked my picture. I was like, oh my god, I'm famous.
That was awesome.
So anyway, this keeps you from crying.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Oh, yes, Dolores, I lived the video. All right, play the next one, Mr. Pineapples. Play the next one. We can't hear you, Mr. Pineapples.
I know. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I
I said,
glitching because
if
I
you
can't
cut
hear
the
him?
onion the right way, you don't ever cry.
Well,
And
that's.
what's the
I'm
right way?
sure you're not. That wasn't the point there.
Right.
What am I trying to?
CPJ
Let's
wants
see another video.
Can your brother put her route,
Your brother put
his
my
route
house
for
on his
bread
route.
delivery? Her house.
I'll ask him. I'll
Thank
see
you,
if he
Mama
goes that
Jer,
far
for
out.
living my video.
I don't have another video to play, Joe.
Yes,
Can
you
give me
do. The next segment.
it?
Come on, Smalls. I'm trying to give you a little cue.
Yes.
She unmuted herself during the video because she was like, I need to say what I want to say. She's like, oh, wait,
Who did?
you did.
Me?
No, she didn't
didn't
unmute
unmute
it. She
myself.
was up close when it started, and that's why you could hear. I think.
Okay.
So, who
Oh,
wants to
I'm
do
like,
their headline first?
I didn't have any headlines because I want to
Oh.
save all mine for the 2 cents. But I loved Sandy's headlines.
I think you're just saying that.
No,
'cause you
no.
didn't have any.
I was going to do the one you were going to do, the first one. But when you put it on there, and then I saw the other two, I was like, this is great.
Okay, so this very first one that I saw. Okay, so I read it completely wrong,
What?
which nobody is shocked. Nobody's shocked. So
Really?
I thought originally when I first saw this news article,
Where is it? Where did you send it to us in?
it's on Facebook Messenger. Keep
It's on
scrolling.
Messenger.
Oh, okay.
We've-
You see why I need one thing, guys? Is because I'm all over the place.
Okay, I don't know if you watched the show last night, and I talked a little bit about how my brain works.
What was it
My
called
brain
again,
doesn't
Carrie?
work.
CPJ, what was it? Brain what? Brain power?
I told you I needed a brain transplant.
Okay.
So originally, when I read this article, when my brain read this,
What did you
it
see?
said a mysterious metal monolith was found in the Utah desert. That's all. I'm like, oh, how did it get there? I didn't know that it had already been there.
It went
thought
missing
it had
yesterday or
burned.
today. You thought the aliens put it?
Yes, I thought they just dropped it off yesterday. I was like, oh, OMG. And then I'm reading it because I was looking for the article and I'm like, oh, it's been there. So,
Yeah.
Oh. According to Google Maps, at least until 2016.
Yes.
oh, okay. I thought they had discovered it in 14.
No, they discovered
But
it
even
this
then,
week.
nobody knows that it
last
got
week.
there, right?
Right. And now it's gone.
Now it is gone.
But the people were like, it's definitely man-made, though. It's definitely man-made. Right.
Right.
Mm.
So the Bureau of Land Management said in a statement that it does not investigate crimes involving private property such as the monolith. So they're not even really worried about this monolith. Like, how much did it weigh? That's what I want to know. And who picked it up?
Who did you say?
Huh?
The Bureau of
The
Land?
Bureau of Land Management?
Is that like, are they related to Space Force or something?
No, they were
Probably.
around before BLM. Have you seen that guy that does a joke where people won't say what BLM stands for? It's like, we're sorry that you don't like the Bureau of Land Management. They're like, that's not what I'm trying to say.
I've not heard that one. That's the first time I'm actually seeing the acronym,
Yeah.
if we're being honest. That's funny.
So there's a guy that actually took pictures of it, and you can see that there's rivets and stuff that are holding it together. So it was
So it's
some
like a
So,
puzzle.
because aliens would not have had rivets.
aliens
No,
would not have
but
had
it would
rivets.
because it would have fallen down and just reconnected itself together like that, and they'd just been like done.
Yeah, because whenever you look at the pictures now that it's gone, there's actually a bottom plate that's still there, and then there was a tracks of a wheelbarrow of somebody that actually toted it off.
Oh, are you serious?
A wheelbarrow.
Yeah,
A wheelbarrow.
It was the
Oh,
government.
right,
Area
exactly.
51 staff came by and halt that off with using their super secret technique, aka wheelbarrow.
Yeah, so it was nice while it lasted.
You know who's running Area 51? It's Yosemite Sam. That's why.
Right.
Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite.
Yosemite.
Yes,
So
Anita.
Anita's really worried.
It's gone. It's
You should
totally
be worried.
It's
Anita.
totes
She'll be
gone.
in your
Like-
backyard tomorrow, Anita.
Hush your mouth.
Because people found out where it was, and there was all kinds of visitors to it, and then the guy who originally put it there said, "Hey, this is it's not a secret anymore. I'm gonna take it down."
That's a good one, Sandy. Good one.
Well,
Good
my
one.
gosh. Well, y'all solved a mystery.
You
What's the next
brought
one?
us
I
a
was
mystery.
really so curious.
Yeah, you were.
That's what I do.
Here you go.
Oh, what?
Okay.
She's saying it.
Exactly.
She's back there.
This is what caught my eye. A beaver full moon with lunar eclipse happened this morning. Joe, did you catch a beaver?
I
Full moon?
did. I
Have you
did
ever heard
not,
of a beaver full moon?
I've never heard of a beaver full moon.
Me either.
With lunar
the
eclipse.
Only beaver I have is a keychain.
You know, I was just watching something about Leave It to Beaver and how it ended and everything. And did y'all realize that those kids were like in junior high and high school when Leave It to Beaver ended?
No.
Isn't that weird? Because all I've ever seen is them when they were little kids.
I've never
That's
even
crazy.
watched anything with.
Read into this and tell me what a beaver
Never
full
seen
moon
a
is.
beaver.
I don't even know what that means. A
And
beaver
tell
full
us,
moon.
Sandy.
I don't either. Well, I just caught the beaver.
The
thing.
headline. She just got the headline. Was it-
You may
I'm like,
have noticed
photography
full
beavers?
moon
Okay, we'll
turning
be-
a shade or so darker and redder. What you're seeing is called penumbral lunar eclipse, caused by the moon dipping behind the Earth's fuzzy penumbra or outer shadow.
What did you say?
This subtle shading effect peaked at
What are you calling
4:32.
it, a penumbra?
80% of
Better
the moon
watch
was
your
the
mouth.
shadow of our planet.
This is a PG-13 show.
Okay. All right. That's good to know.
Why do I know this word right here? Algonquin.
Algonquin.
Yeah.
Tim Harlow. Yeah, that's what I
is so
first thought of too.
What did he thought of?
Naked Gun movie quote. He says, "Nice beaver," and she actually pulls down a stuffed beaver, and she's like, "Yeah, I just got it stuffed last week."
So
Oh my
Carrie
goodness.
has a legit question.
PG-13.
Oh, go ahead.
Are there beaver full moons on Uranus? Hashtag I'm 12.
I swear. Carrie
Oh
is sad.
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Third and final one. A mysterious object
And
is
let's
hurtling
just
toward
go ahead
Earth.
and add to our 2020.
Yeah, and scientists don't know what it is. Is this legit, Sandy?
Oh, it's on
on
Newsweek.
the internet.
Object will fly past Earth tomorrow. Scientists still aren't sure what it is. The object of 2020 SO by astronomers will come within just 31,000 miles of our planet. Jeez. Safe approach without
How many
passing.
inches is 31,000 miles on a map?
The object, which is estimated to measure 15 to 33 feet across. Yeah. All right, guys. It was nice knowing all y'all. Loved y'all.
Hey, that kind of is
Hopefully
a
they don't
good
have any wind
segue
that blows it this way.
into my headline here.
Oh, you got one too?
I got one too. I know you don't like because you want to get to the other stuff, but I'm gonna. So Hawaii, and my grandmother would say Hawaii, offers
That's
free
Eric's grandma
round
says the
trips
same way.
for remote workers. The state of Hawaii announced it is offering free round trip tickets to Honolulu for
Woohoo!
people who work remotely and are willing to dedicate some of their time toward contributing to the community. So if you're a remote worker, you can get on this temporary residency program called Movers and Shakas, in reference to the Hawaiian hand gesture. This one,
Not
often
to be
interpreted as
confused
hang
with
loose.
So
shakas.
they say shaka, but we say yakuza shaka here. Get it?
Okay,
Get it?
I've never heard that before.
So
Yakuza's-
that's shaka, yakuza shaka,
no.
because they cut your finger off.
Oh, okay.
And, I know all the Hawaiians are laughing with me,
Who's
and they're like,
Yaka?
"How did he get that? How does he know that?" That's what they're all saying right now.
Okay, all right.
All the
Applications for the
Hawaiians.
first group of temporary residents are being accepted through December 15th, and 50 people will be chosen for the first group of movers and shakas. Applicants for the program are being asked to promise to respect the state's culture and natural resources. So don't be a jerk whenever you get over there.
Okay, so just anybody from here, just don't go. Let other persons
Right,
go.
exactly. In Lubbock. You're saying no Lubbock.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Because,
Well, I mean, the U.S.,
yeah.
the mainland people.
The U.S.
Governor.
So I won't worry about any more headlines since I know Mr. Pineapples is excited about our last segment. But go ahead and play it. But wait, hold on. Let me unplug my earphones.
Hold on, but before you do that, I wanted to share my headline. Did y'all hear about the 13
Anita's really worried about the alien.
Anita, you ain't got to worry about aliens when you got that little thing to worry about right there.
13-foot alligator.
What?
That
In
is
the Loch
legit.
Ness Monster.
Yes, the thing was
Where did-
huge. Like
Look, that
Freaking
down there
enormous.
says photoshopped.
it says, open
The
original.
caption says photoshopped.
Yeah, so the hunters out there were hunting ducks. Well, they couldn't get their ducks because freaking old alligator here was
He's like, hey,
chopping them down. He was like, "Thanks for free lunch."
free food. I'm all about it.
And the video was even like, "Okay,
So-
now go away, go away." I'm like, it's going to take a few more ducks than that. Is 13 feet, 8 tons, or
Right, yeah.
probably
So,
3
do
tons.
y'all remember last week we did a headline of the guy that pulled his puppy? I wonder
Yeah.
if he would pull his puppy from this mouth.
I'd be like, "There's no snow in you, kiddo."
Right, exactly. It's like,
See you later.
peace out.
Oh, I'll go get another puppy. I'll go get another puppy.
We'll go get
Look
something
at
else.
this. Harry says we say Shaka Khan here.
We say Shaka, see you later. Sucker. Where is
Khan.
the freaking thing at? Joe, are you
Shaka
pulling it up?
Khan. Do you want me to? I can.
He's getting
No,
the right
no.
one. He's
I don't
getting the
want-
correct one.
Wait, we need people to post numbers first.
Oh yeah, y'all get that going while I try to figure out where we're at.
Please post numbers one.
Post
through-
numbers.
Let me see.
And then
here.
send Joe, play the
1,
video at least.
2 through 13.
Oh gosh.
Yes,
Where the heck did
2
we put
through
this? You said you
13.
redid it. You redid the old one, right?
Okay, let me see if I can find it.
I
No,
put the
you
link
gotta
in the.
play the video.
I know, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh,
Video clips.
Okay, we're starting with.
This dude is.
We're gonna start with number 10. Help us
here it
all.
is.
Look at all these numbers coming in. You guys are awesome.
Look at all
All right.
these
10,
numbers.
Hold up.
4.
Surrounded
Is this the
by
loud one?
every
Is this the
day.
loud one? I can't remember if it's which one's the loud one. Be ready. Okay, good. That wasn't the loud one.
It wasn't the loud one.
It wasn't the loud one. All right. Jamie, you got it?
No, Jamie just gave us a loud one.
Yeah, he did.
What are you talking about?
We're gonna start with
Numero
number
10.
10.
Numero 10.
Yes.
I should take this back outside my mouth.
Would you stop eating pickles during the show? Gosh.
I know it's so funny because he gets mad at you.
I know. And I like
Yeah, both or none of the above.
and I eat it so slow that nobody knows that I'm
Why
eating
does it got to be turkey and
You
ham?
can't even tell I'm eating.
Like,
What?
I'm so offended here, Joe. Why is it turkey or ham?
I didn't put this one. This one wasn't mine. Turkey, ham, both, or
That
none
was
of the
mine.
above.
Why?
I'm like both, man. I love both. I take both of them on my plate all day long. I'll wrap my turkey up in my ham.
For what though? For what?
You're right.
It doesn't
To
matter.
eat.
To
Oh, just
eat,
anytime?
For eating.
obviously for Thanksgiving, but
I just want to make sure that's what you were going for.
I did not do this one.
Right.
This one was not mine.
Well, if I had to choose, I guess I'd say
You don't have to choose.
I don't.
No, did you read it?
None of the above. If it was my choice, I'd say none of the above.
Turkey, ham, both, or none of the above.
Yeah.
Oh,
I ain't
look
even
at all
gonna
the
ask you why
boths.
that's such an ugly answer.
Both. Do y'all really eat them both,
So
guys?
Yes, I
yes,
do.
we do. What is wrong with you?
So
I
much
get my
food.
slice of breasticles, and then I get my slice of jamon.
What'd you say?
Breasticles.
My breasticles. I get my breasticles. My turkey breasticle, and then I get my hamons.
Oh, no. Oh my goodness.
I love that we. While Jamie gets it together, we'll look at Mama Jer says both.
Both.
Shauna Lee says both.
Both.
Anita says both. And Sean says ham.
What do you have against turkey, Chon? What's wrong with turkey?
I know, Sean.
How ham?
He like the ham.
Okay, do y'all like y'all's ham hot or cold?
It's gotta be hot.
I like mine warmed up, right?
Yeah, I
Because
do
I saw
too.
like one of the directions says that you could like serve it cold, and I'm like, what in the world?
Because it's already pre-cooked. All you're doing is
Yeah.
warming
Yeah,
it back up. So
I'm not making a ham sandwich.
I know.
Maybe for a ham
you
sandwich
know
I
what?
would.
Now that you mention that, ham is good in a sandwich.
Yeah.
So it's turkey.
So I could see that. I
I
But-
like it.
Yeah,
when
like
it's
I-
a little.
But on
Pineapples
my Thanksgiving
on top of
plate,
the ham?
I want it hot. My hot turkey and a hot ham. Yeah.
Yes.
With
You know.
the
And
the
Sean likes
breasticles.
his
I
ham
like it with my
hot.
little
Yes.
on top of the ham.
Does that
way-
still
Uh,
smell?
Yes, it does. It smells so good.
Smell like the pineapple.
Harry
Right.
said breasticles and Uranusons.
Ernestons, okay.
And he likes them both hot. And Sean said, no, thank you. That's probably to the turkey comment.
Oh no, to the ham comment, to the cold.
No, he likes ham.
Yeah, but to the cold ham.
Oh.
That's what he's
But
probably.
we
saying.
also asked him
Yeah.
about the turkey.
Numero cuatro.
Okay.
Numero cuatro. Nope, still the same.
Hold on. I had to pull up the freaking slide. I lost it. Is it okay to yell at your kids in front of their friends? Absolutely. If you want to throw an attitude at me in front of one of your friends, we will do this dance, kiddo. We will do this dance. I'm not going to yell at you. But the minute you decide to, throw your little attitude around at me when your friends are here, okay. All right.
So I always brought a friend over when I was going to ask something.
Oh, God.
So is it cool if I stay the night over at so and so's house right here?
And so was standing right there and they couldn't.
So, or if I knew I did something wrong, I had a friend over because it wasn't as rough, but I knew that I was going to get rough later. So
Oh,
yeah,
my gosh.
I was one of those kids.
I'm with you, Joe. That's how I did it too.
Right, exactly.
Man, y'all
But-
had it good. We
What does that
couldn't
have
have
to do
any
with yelling
friends
at our
over.
kids in front of their friends?
What?
What does that have to do with yelling at your kids in front of their friends?
Oh, because I was hoping that my parents wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay.
But
Jamie's like, good tie-in. Good tie-in.
you like that? Nice. But for me, what I do it in front of, I would pull them away from their friend into the room, and then I would yell at them, and then I would go back out there.
Why?
Oh, no.
Why?
So it'd be like this. This is the kid. And from the other side, I'd be like, just wait till that little mofo goes home. So I'm smiling the whole time, but it's just building. Because when that little fool leaves, it's over.
It's over. You are dead. DED.
Done.
Done.
What are the folks saying?
What are the folks saying here?
Let's see here. Mama Jer says, if it's not, then I ain't as cool as y'all thought.
If it's not okay to yell.
Oh, okay.
Because she's done it. She's yelled in front of
Right.
She's done
Mama
it.
Jer be laying down the law.
I needed to understand that better. Okay.
All right.
Next one.
Numero 7.
How much is too much to pay for a PlayStation 5?
My gosh. Have y'all seen how out of control these prices are?
Yeah, but it's nothing.
No. People were buying them and then selling them for like $1,200. And I
Yeah,
had a
but
friend.
that's what it's always been. They've never.
I had a friend that said he was going to pay that for his kid. And I thought, I don't love my kid $500, much less $1,200 worth.
Yeah. Anything like, I'd say $200 over the normal sales price is way too much. I'm just like, you just have to wait, kid. You just have to wait. They'll make more.
If it's something that I wanted, we'll pay $1,200. Not really.
I had to gut check myself because I'm like, nah, I can wait. I can totally wait. Plus, it won't matter after tonight when the asteroid comes by tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. No, the unidentified object. We don't even know what it is. They don't know what it is.
An asteroid.
It's
You
because
identified it
It's
as
an
that.
asterisk.
we were protected, but someone took the monolith down. So,
It's convenient, right?
right.
Oh
all of
my
a sudden.
They took our force
And
field
that's
away.
why the beaver showed up this morning.
the beaver moon.
The beaver full moon.
Leave it to Beaver.
That's what it is. It's the
Leave
beaver
it to
flying
Beaver.
at us.
I here's my thing is, I mean, if I had the disposable income for it, shoot, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's my choice. But if I don't have that disposable income, like it's like I can wait. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna pay
Yeah, because
anything
like
over.
we ball on a budget. Yeah,
do
Cade
what?
wants one, and I'm like,
I'm like, Cade, you can keep wanting one.
I'm
You know
like,
what?
you can go to a
You can
friend's
keep
house.
wanting one after Christmas too.
That's weird that Cade wants one because he's old school.
It is so weird because he's never asked for anything
Because the
like
PlayStation
that.
5 is that cool.
I don't know.
But he's like asked. He just mentioned it once. He's like, I would like to have one, but we don't pursue that topic.
But you would
That's
still look
crazy
for
that
one,
you would
huh?
like to have one.
Wouldn't you have enough with the sale of the house?
Girl, I have
Didn't
been
you get it for
busy.
him? I'm saying with the sale of the
Nuh-uh,
house, so
we
you
don't
have
have
a little bit extra disposable.
No, we don't have anything.
No.
We
I
are
tried,
broke.
Kate. I tried, Kate. Sorry, kiddo.
We had to pay to have the house bought from us.
That's
We have
right.
no money whatsoever.
All right. We are on
Harry
number
said $5,
$5
and
is
Sean said
too
he would
much.
pay whatever.
Wow, Sean,
I think
you
that's
are
what he's
rolling.
saying. Yeah.
You are rolling. Which one? What number?
Number 6.
Here we go. What's more important, being good looking or being smart?
More
Neither.
important.
Being rich. That's more important. Because then it doesn't matter if you're smart or stupid or beautiful or not. You get whatever you want. People will treat you both ways with enough money.
But okay, so if we look at the question,
Then I would say smart.
I would say being smart too, because
I'm smart.
yeah, you know, let's face it. I'm a strong 6. I'm not very good looking, so I have to be smart.
But at Walmart, though,
Right? Exactly.
coming in as
Your
an 8.
Walmart beautiful.
My
Your
Walmart ranking
beautiful
might be a little higher.
What about y'all out there? Tell us. What's more important to you? But here's the thing, too. Just to be on the other side, looking good, I can tell you, it has its perks. So
What perks does looking good have? Because those fade away. And pretty is
Unless you're
as pretty
J-Lo.
does.
Unless you're
Yeah.
J-Lo, and
I
her
don't know
looks
about all that.
never fade.
Her looks never fade, but
Really?
that ask has just gotten bigger throughout the years.
I like Carrie's thing. Most important is having a good-looking heart.
Well, that's not true.
Amen to
You know
that,
what? Here's the thing with
CPJ.
that is no one looks at
Tell
your
us.
heart and says, "Oh, I want to hook up with that person. I want that person to be the mother of my children." So that good heart is
Well, no
looking
one looks
good
at your
over
face and
here.
says that either.
Yeah, they do. They totally do. Everyone looks come first. After looks, then everything else after that. If you don't have the looks, you're not getting nabbed by anyone, and you're not going out nabbing anyone either.
So would
Get-
you be? Oh, that's the new segment cutter.
Why
How
do you have
convenient!
those near
Those
you?
scissors were
I
just
know.
placed there.
It took me a minute too. I was like, "Wait, what was that?"
Oh, look at this. Oh, Chon says being smart.
Being smart.
Yep.
And
Who
then
wants
Joanne
a
said,
hair-
who wants an airhead? I haven't had an airhead in a long time.
I know lots of people who do actually.
So crazy.
Right?
So
How about a good looking
crazy.
brain? Then those people you hanging with have bad pickers. See, Mama Jer said it's what inside your wallet that matters.
That's right, Mama Jer.
We added that extra line, but we know what you meant.
We heard you loud and clear.
We got you, Mama Jer.
We got you.
Oh,
We
I
got
actually
we.
think it's what's inside the mattress. Because you know how people be putting the money in the mattress?
Oh,
That was back in the
No.
day.
No,
I didn't see.
Anyway.
heard of that before.
All I'm saying is legit. You never looked at someone and thought, "Oh, they're smart. I want to go pursue them." Because you can't tell that they're smart from looking at them.
If they're wearing glasses,
If they're working in a high tech job, you can tell.
yeah.
If
No,
they
you can't. Because have you been in at least in the corporate world, I've seen some dumb people get some great jobs, and I'm like, huh. You look good, but okay.
But you couldn't write a command. You couldn't write a batch file to save your life.
Right. Simple batch file.
Hey, PG-13. Calm down with all the matches.
I'm not saying like having a good heart or brain or whatever, all that stuff is not desirable. But what I'm saying is when you want, and this is just in pure relation to like attraction. That's all I'm talking about. Before
There
you
has
get
to
to
be.
those, you have to have attraction. And it's the looks. Like Dr. Pineapple is freaking genius, and I love her brain. But I'm gonna be honest, if she didn't look good at first, I'd have just been like, okay.
She wasn't carrying her brain in her purse, and she was like, "Look at the brain on that one."
Look at the brain. For me, she carried her Bible and she'd pull it out and be like, "Dang, look at that Bible over there."
Look at that leather-bound Bible.
What is that? NIV, KJV?
Oh my goodness. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are
Do you
killing
have
me.
Oh, look,
the slim line, thin line
PG-13
Bible?
R. Sorry about that, Sean.
John, that's about the most heaviest emoji statement I think you've ever made on the show for us, John.
Right?
That was a heavy one.
Mm-hmm.
I promise I
CPJ,
pursued my husband because of his heart. But
Yeah.
if he wasn't
Not because of his
attractive to
sexy
you,
legs.
I know that's what I'm about to say, because those sexy legs are pretty banging right there. I've seen the pictures. You sent me pictures. I'm like, oh, I see why. He has some good looking legs, Carrie, okay? I knew him from 10 years before we dated.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll say that's probably not the norm. That's probably more of the outlier.
The exception to the rule.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's the when you know these cats before they're adults or whatever, then yeah, that makes sense. But I think for the large majority, the norm, yeah, you find someone attractive and then you get to know them and then you think, oh, they either look good or smart,
Especially here in America, it might be different in like China, where it's like 2-to-1. Like there's more females than there are men. So they're just like it's a little bit different. A little bit different.
A little bit. Yeah.
So,
I
Jamie,
see
do
what
you
you're
think
saying.
Dr. Pineapple's pursued you because you were good looking or because you were smart?
She both, because she knew me from before. Like
Yeah.
before I got to know her, she would hear me talk at church. Like I would stand up and give communions and messages and lessons and led a lot of the singles ministry. So she liked me like a long time before I liked her. So,
Oh,
yeah.
So what you were saying
okay.
was she wasn't paying attention in church when you spoke.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what she said. She was
Plot twist.
distracted in church
Plot twist. She did break up with me though. So
Oh, okay.
because she saw something better up at the altar.
at an airport, when I dropped her off at the airport, she broke up with me. She was like, "All right, see ya."
She's like, peace out.
For real.
Jamie
Oh, I definitely married
up.
up. For real though. For real. Which country was
Carrie's
it
asking
that
a
the
country.
husband sued the wife after he found out she had
China.
plastic surgery? Was it really?
China. Okay,
Was
so
that
this
really?
yes, if this is what you're talking about. So what happened was husband and wife married, they had a kid, and that little kid was ugly. Okay, we'll just put that out there. And so anyway, he
Well,
was
you know,
like,
some are
this
ugly.
baby is not mine because I'm not ugly and she's beautiful. And then come to find out that she'd had all this surgery to make herself pretty, and so the kid looked like her because she was once ugly. So he got a divorce from her. Is that if that's the one you're talking about, CPJ?
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
That little
See, that's
ugly
why you
child.
don't- Oh my goodness, that ugly child.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Ugly
Speaking
twice.
of ugly children,
What?
do you tell people that their children are ugly?
No. But do I tell
You just say,
others?
"Oh, God, love."
I don't lie, Sandy. I don't lie to them. I'll be like, well, look at that baby.
Well, look at that.
No. See,
I will be
I
like,
didn't lie to-
I
I
cannot
didn't lie to
lie.
them
I
either.
cannot lie, but I cannot tell them to their face that you have an ugly
See,
baby.
me
I can't
either.
do it.
That's why I say God love, because God does love all the little children, even
I'll
ugly
be like,
ones.
oh, it's a baby.
I bet
That's
it
what-
sleeps at night.
Yeah, killing me.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
killing
at
me.
Breeze too. Oh, look at it's got little hands.
It's got claws.
I feel terrible about it now, but I'm telling you,
Tim,
Yeah.
it is a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah,
It
that
sure is.
episode was
Y'all need to watch
hilarious. That episode is hilarious.
Carrie says
This is true too. You say, "Well, bless your little heart." You do, and you
I'm
don't
like-
babysit it.
and you and then
You don't offer
you
either.
spend a couple seconds, and then you go off and say, "So where's the cupcakes?
Right.
Got any pickles here?"
You got any pickles?
No, I didn't mean to say your baby looked like a pickle.
Yeah, that's how it rolls. Sorry, guys.
That's how it was. Yeah,
I really don't like telling people they have good, ugly-looking babies. I won't ever say that.
It's only a
Won't
face a
ever say
mother
it.
could love.
Yes.
Yep. So, what do we got coming up this week?
What'd you say, Sandy?
Anita thinks says this every episode.
Oh, okay. So I messaged Sandy earlier today because I was like, Sandy, this is my first time doing a Snapchat video to someone, and I ended up calling her instead, and I was like,
I was
don't
like,
know how that works.
"Hello."
Yeah, I was like, no, hang up, and I was like, hit record. How does this work? And so I did it. And so I was like, okay, Sandy, look. I was like, so I opened the door to the men's room because I had to go use the restroom, obviously. And as I close it, I saw someone behind me or next to me, and I was like, wait. And I was like, oh, it's a mirror. Never mind, that's me.
He freaked himself out.
I freaked myself.
You're like, "I
Because I saw half of me in the
Did
mirror.
you apologize to yourself?
I did. I
Excuse
said,
me.
I'm sorry. Wait, what? Oh,
Excuse me, sir.
I was like, I had a Sandy moment.
Mm.
Sorry, couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
Okay.
Anyway, I do not know what we have planned this week. I know that we're supposed to be here tomorrow night and Wednesday night. That's all,
We'll be here.
all I got.
We'll be here, that's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we don't find anyone, you guys can come on with us. Just hit us up and let us know if you want to come on and hang out.
Anita. We'll do-
Anita needs to come on.
Anita, you
Anita, we
need
need
to
you
come
to-
on.
We can do another extended 2 cents because those are fun.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So
Because we have lots left, don't we? Don't we have a lot of them left?
Oh, we
We
got
do.
a nice
Yeah.
amount. and it's easy to pull some more up and throw them in there real quick. So
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
yeah.
So
if we don't-
Anita, we're gonna have Sandy get in contact with you, and then
And
we'll
She's
get
what?
gonna
you.
ignore my calls
I
once.
swear it sounded like you said in tongue. I was like,
No,
what?
no, in contact. Contact.
Look at her. She's already excited. She's like, "What?"
Yes,
you,
me.
Anita.
Yeah,
She's
you.
just like, "Oh my gosh."
You are going to come hang out with us live on the show.
We need to talk
doing,
about the
Joe?
Pineapple Project.
Oh. All right, guys. So check this out. We are in talks right now to develop a sort of telethon event that we want to do. So I know a lot of you have already watched this. We're doing a Pineapple Project, which is we're partnering with Christmas
Mom.
is for Kids, and Christmas with tell Mom I said hi. And Christmas is for Kids is an organization that helps give gifts to foster children. So they aim to get 3 gifts per child from birth to 18 years of age. There's a lot that can be done. I get it, but it's just one of the ways to help give the kids something for Christmas because, let's face it, it never feels good not to get something, and it's already a
Right.
challenging time, and it's just challenging. So we want to help and partner with them. We want to give and help our viewers, you guys, to give gifts, toys to the kids. So we're asking for toys from like the 0 to 12-year age. And then for the teens from the 13 to 18-year age, we want gift cards for them. Okay. It can be, $15 denominations, $10, whatever, for, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's,
I
Walmart,
think they all
Target,
like Starbies.
Starbeast, all those kind of places. So what you want to do is the ways to donate is to go to the comic cleaners in Lubbock. Any of the comic cleaners have barrels out there that you can drop the toy off or the gift card. Maybe not the gift card, but anyway, drop the toy off in there. What they're going to do is they're going to give you a comet buck that you can use towards your laundry there. If you have gifts at the house and you think kids would like them, they're kids' age, but you don't want to leave the house, let us know. Message one of us here. We will have one of our pineapple elves go out and pick it up and take it to them. Okay.
Yep.
Also,
And the elves are made of pineapple.
they're
Just so you know.
beautiful
And they're
pineapples.
contactless elves.
Woohoo! And then if you want to donate financially, download Venmo. It's really easy. Takes less than 1 minute to download it. Attach it to your bank, and then you can pull in at the Pineapple Project, just like it's spelled here, and you can donate any amount. Heck, go out there right now, guys. Open up your Venmo and just donate $1 real quick right now. If everyone donates $1, we'll have $9 right now, and that's enough to go get a toy for a
Look,
kiddo.
3 of them hopped off immediately. They're like, "Oh."
Exactly. They're like, peace
That's
out.
right. They're like, cut. So anyway, yeah, but we're going to do this telethon coming up here soon where we're going to have some old guests come back, invite their friends and families, and then hopefully just have a moment for everyone just to kind of donate. So this one day where everyone can donate either the toys to the comic cleaners or financially here. Okay? And yeah.
Sounds
Is that
good.
good?
That's good.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. And then this weekend, December 5th, is the 5K. You might be too late for shirts, but it's not too late to come and bring us a toy and run with us. 8 o'clock.
You going to be there, Joe?
No, I will not.
Just no.
No, I actually have something else kind of planned that's been planned for a little bit before that. So
Interesting.
Really?
it's not because I don't want to be there. It's not because I don't want to run. Okay, so yeah, it might be because I don't want to run.
Okay, so I tell you what, just bring your gift. You don't have to run. You just take a picture of you dropping it off in the bin.
I like that idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see what I can do.
I can't
Gabby,
wait
will
to
you
get a picture
tell
of
us how much money's in the Venmo account, and look for the ones with Joe Baker. That's what we can do tomorrow too. We can pick on the Venmos that are in our groups.
Yes, we can.
So
We can
we don't
call
get
them
guessed.
out.
That's gonna be fun. Okay.
Cool.
All right, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful night. Give me a minute here to look for the
Anita.
brand.
She jumped off
And-
immediately, guys. She's no
I
longer
need to
here.
look at-
Boy,
Oh.
Sandy, that is your job to get
You
on
gotta
her.
go get her. Go get her. All right. So everyone,
Watch.
thanks for hanging out with us tonight, as usual.
Remember to wash your hands and mask and ask.
For at least 20 seconds, y'all.
You filthy, filthy animals.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know?